Let's talk about where you get vitamin K in the diet. So vitamin K comes from a number of different sources, a number of different foods. Predominantly, the biggest source or the best source of vitamin K is actually what we call vitamin K1. And this comes in dark green leafy vegetables. Now, there's three different forms of vitamin K. There's vitamin K1, there's vitamin K2, and there's vitamin K3. Now, vitamin K3 is synthetic, so none of you are probably using this. It was shown early on to create some health issues for people, but most people are getting either vitamin K1 or vitamin K2. Now, vitamin K1, this is your dark greens. So if it's green, if it's got chlorophyll in it, for example, kale, extremely rich in vitamin K1. So is spinach, mustard greens, beet greens, chard or Swiss chard, one of the best sources of vitamin K, per gram. As well, broccoli, green tea, asparagus. Again, if it's green, it's got vitamin K1. Vitamin K1, also known as phylloquinone, is the plant-based form of vitamin K. So generally speaking, if you eat a lot of your greens, you don't have to worry about vitamin K1, although it has a relatively short half-life and it doesn't store very well in your body tissues. You need an ongoing source of vitamin K. Now, for those of you who maybe there's two different parties that are out there right now. There's vegans, which you don't have to worry so much, and then there's the carnivore crowd or the crowd that's higher in meat eating. And so you can also get vitamin K in animal products as well, but not K1. You can get vitamin K2. Now, vitamin K2 is richly found in things like cheese. It can be found in eggs. Again, if the organ meats like liver tissue can contain a little bit higher doses of vitamin K2 as well. So again, if you're eating animal meat, you're going to get some of that K2 within those foods. Most of our vitamin K2, though, internally, if we're eating greens, is converted into vitamin K2 through bacterial action. So the bacteria that live inside your intestines can and have the ability to convert K1 to K2. So if you're getting plenty of K1 in your diet, you can convert it into K2 if you have adequate gut bacteria. If you don't have adequate gut bacteria, now you may have a problem, and so food sources might be a better option for you, but maybe even a bigger and better option is what could you eat in your food that would help your bacteria. So there are some other food sources of vitamin K that are going to be part of this K2 family as well, and that's fermented foods. So we look at things like fermented sauerkraut, fermented soy. Some people eat natto, which is a fermented soy product. It's very, very popular. So, fermented-based food items can also contain vitamin K2 as those bacteria that ferment the greens ferment it into a K2 that you eat when you eat those fermented foods. Now, I do not recommend, for example, something like a kombucha, which is largely fermented with sugar, and it's basically like drinking sugar water. It's not very good for you. I know it has a popular health connotation, but it's not something that I recommend at all to get your vitamin K. Hey, don't forget to check out the rest of the series right here. Make sure you hit subscribe below. And as always, thanks for tuning in.